Hello friends, this is Future Russell and we're here for part 2 of the IndyCar iRacing series at Watkins Glen. Reason it's part 2 is because recording finished because of technical fault on lap 35. So I've recorded the replays here and post-commentary here for part 2. If you haven't watched part 1, it's certainly worth going back watching that. I'll try and put a link in if I remember. Some good racing. In fact, I think this is probably my favourite race of the whole series, and it's the final race as well. Just a recap, we're car number 19. We started 15th. It's been a 2-stop race. We just had the second of our 2 stops. We're now on the alternate tyre, the softer tyre, which is quicker. And you coming here, see I'm pushing it quite hard. I missed the apex there. And on the relative, we can see that number 10, car 10, who's in 7th, is now in the pits, and he will have a factor in the coming laps as well. So here we are. We're going to pick up from where part 1 left off, starting lap 36 now. It's been a really good race so far. I'm very happy with how it's going. The 9 and the 12 behind us, we've jumped in the pit stop, and as you can see, the car 10 has come out in between them. So we've managed to jump all 3 cars in strategy on the pit stop. So very happy about that. We've gone from 11th up to 8th. So now is the time to really push hard, and that's what I'm doing. I'm giving it all I got driving through here. Now it's a bit strange that I was able to bring part 1 to you because I record an MP4. The computer ran out of storage, and I thought normally the practice there would be that it would completely lose the recording. But just before I went on holiday, I noticed the recording is still there, so I've managed to upload that a few weeks later to bring that to you, and I thought I'll bring the rest of the race. I didn't record the live recording post now. So the 12 is getting was getting quite close to us, but as you notice, starting to drop off behind us because the 10 is putting pressure on. So I think the pressure that the 10 is putting on the 12 is allowing us to pull away, and we've now got a 1 second gap, so I'm starting to feel good about this. So hopefully they can get into a battle, but we still need to hit our apex, which we'll do there. Yeah, hopefully 12 and 9 can get into a battle so we can stretch our legs all away. As you can see on the steering wheel down at the bottom there, we've got 7 push to pass left, and there's roughly about 7 laps left, so we'll be using those probably one every lap down the straight coming up. Behind us though, the 10 went for a pass and he's dropped back on the relative, so something's happened, and the 9 and the 12 have slowed down, so we've got even a greater gap now. Let's have a look at a replay there to see what's happened. So the 10's got a good run out of the first corner and up the hill, and here manages to get alongside the 12, ready to put a pass in going into the chicane, but hits the curb too hard, unsettles the car, and he loses those 2 positions. Now the 9 takes advantage of this. Obviously the 12 backed out a little bit, and into this corner around the outside. 9's really pushing for a pass, almost loses it on the exit, but gets it done, gets in front of the 12, so the 9 gains 2 positions. What about the 10? Well, we can have a look back on the live feed, and that the 10 is okay, just loses a few seconds, but loses a position also. Back in the cockpit now, from where we left, race for the replay, and yeah, I'm feeling good at this point. Pushing the car though, really want to make the most of these softer tyres. Miss the apex there, run wide, not too good. But that's it. That's it. There's no more. That's where the computer really ran out of storage. The start of the race, and we want to see here how we do with this start. I'm not really known for my aggressive starts, rather cautious. Could be a lot closer to the car ahead, who, if I am right in thinking, is the 12, I think, who we're racing with pretty much most of the race. The 9 is beside us. He gets a good start. I've got lots of room here. And we get a nice start. Happy with that. Let's have a look at the wrecks. So this is the 20. And he blinks. 6 out on the curb and blinks. 20, are you going to blink again? Yes. Here's the 18. Pitches it in. Oh, and gets into the car ahead. I think we just avoid that, don't we? You see the 14 there. What happens to him? Just rolls back. Let's go back. Is he particularly slow through his corner? Does back up a little bit, but no, not really. He's wide. And look at ourselves. We now see ghost shape. I do let off, not knowing exactly what's going to happen there. I'll leave him enough space, and we have it. What about the next track? Here's the 3. Oh, prediction code, thought he was hitting the wall. It's taking that very close. The 3 again. Is this going to be a wall? Prediction code hit the wall again. Oh, so the 13. He's got the car up the inside, but the 18 looks like turns in. 13 could maybe get a bit closer to the apex. This happens behind us. Oh, maybe not. He is going the apex. I think there's a bit of prediction code in that. Just need to give each other a bit more room. Oh, and breaks the car on the barrier there. That's annoying. The 8, whoa, gets all sort of loose on the curb and into the barrier. That's a nasty one. Takes it off track. Does he quit? That looks like there goes us. So actually turns it off and then quits. Let's see, have a look at this. So 18's battling with the 11. Just hits that curb too much. 11 goes wide anyway. 11's got the position, but so he hits. I don't know. He's got it back under control. He sort of launches off the curb. Probably too focused on the 11. Hits the barrier, but still keeps on going. Ends up in the pits. Here's the 11 again. Oh, sliding it out. Oh, that's a big one. Oh, more involved in that. Is there anything they could have done with that? It's the 16 and the 15. They're sort of battling for position. Oh, I'm not sure as too much as 16 could have done. 16 would have been very mindful. There's a car behind him. Not much you can done. The car's bouncing back. 15 maybe could have slowed down. I think at this point, slow down, slow down, slow down. Oh, seems to get away with it though. Showing that again. This is the 4. Blinks. 14. Blinks. Is the 4 going to blink again? No, not sure what it's showing now. 13. Oh, struggling out the corner there. 12. Oh, that's a funny angle. Is he defending? No. Not sure why he's taking that angle. 14. Oh, the curve's really upsetting, but gets away with it. 20. Blinks. 3. You're gonna blink. Oh, another prediction code hit at the wall. 6. Blinks. Is there anything more? There must be something more. 20 blinks. Didn't know there were so many blinkers in this race. Might have been my internet. 7. 7's now blinking. So a car behind a 9? There is. This is when we're catching them. They are really racing hard. That ain't gonna work. 14. Blinks. 18. Oh, 18. Oh. Who's that behind? Is that the 14? That ends their race. For some reason, 14's still going. Must be annoyed. Could he have avoided that? Probably not. See him go? Oh, probably, I don't know. I mean, keeps his foot in it. Maybe you think, but at this point, he's putting the brakes on the 18 and he's only going to slide. Maybe better if he just didn't try and save it. Yeah, there's nothing the 14 could have done, although he did really go for it. So it was those two out. I think they just want to keep this crash going. Oh, gets it all wrong on the curb. That's the end of his race. And this is the 10 that we saw in the video today. 10 spins. Is there anything more? No, that's it. So let's go and have a look at the results. As you can see, it's a 27.83 strength of field, and we eventually finished 11th. So we dropped down from 8th to 11th. So what happened? So the next lap was a good lap. I set a quick time in the next lap. But lap 40, going back up the hill, just approaching the chicane, suddenly we're hit with a message that storage is full, and it covers the screen. So going into the chicane, I decided to grab the hold of the mouse to try and close the warning box. But I go off track coming out of the chicane, and I lose a position. I lose a position to the 12. To the 9. He had, over the course of the lap and a bit, he had started to gain us, proving that he probably was quicker than us, Bruno there. So because of that, he gets past. Then a lap later, we lose another position, probably because I've overheated the tyres. They're dirty, trying to recover. So the 12 gets past, and he maintains that position and finishes 9th. And then a couple laps later, on lap 41, I think trying to push the car too much to try and catch up, and just do a half spin out of a corner, and I decided to let the 10 go and just bring it home there in the 11th. It was a really good race. Just was happy to finish 11th. I know we could have finished higher, but just to be racing with these guys all higher I rating than myself, it was certainly nice, and a nice way to finish the season. We got 79 championship points, gained 22 I rating, which took us just under 2,000 before we went on holiday, and 0.16 on the safety rating. As you can see by fastest lap, we were competitive with these three. It was only the 9 that set a quicker, faster lap, and had a relatively clean race. I know 5 incidents, but we were nothing serious. We were the last one not to go a lap down, so I was also happy with that. Go over to the series results. Here they are. Just zoom in a little bit for you on that. So 79 championship points to finish the season. I didn't run round 16, which was at Laguna Seca, which I'm not that great at. I don't think I would have been any good at that in this car. I probably would have crashed out. But I was on holiday anyway, so we couldn't have raced that. And looking at it, actually that was the highest strength of field on a road course for that season. So 79 was certainly a very strong result for us, and that finished the season. In terms of points, yeah, it was the 4th best and the best in a road course. I know I probably could have got a good result. Should have got a good result at Road America, but I went off at the wrong stage there. So very happy with the season, how it went. I'll certainly be looking to run it again next year when it comes back, and I certainly want to run some more IndyCar between now and when that season starts. Let's get the season stats up for you. I'm gonna need to find it. There it is. Here we are. So in Division 3, we actually finished 13th. Did just over 1,000 laps, only 52 incidents, but we finished with 931 championship points. So that will be the target next year, to see if I can beat that 931. But no drop weeks for us. We did 13 starts and 13 weeks. So probably having a drop week would help trying to beat that. But we're quite competitive. There are some people I think that we race with that finished above us. Aaron finished 4th, Justin 6th, Jason 9th. I think we also raced Matt, but there's some others we finished above who we raced against, but that's primarily because they didn't run the full 13 weeks. Quickly look at overall where that put us, if we look at all divisions, and finished 50th. So on the second page, I'm very happy with that. We're on the page with some people that are in a higher class, higher division than us. There's some Division 2s that we're with. So I hope you enjoyed this one. Sorry I couldn't bring you the rest of the race, missing a few laps, but it certainly went downhill from there, but it was still a very good finish. There will be some more IndyCar action coming up, and thank you for all the new subscribers that have been subscribing. And if you haven't seen some of the other races this season, go and check them out. They're in a playlist on the channel. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.